Okay, you've got the camera controls. Yeah. Okay, I've just put on recording. I've got some new software to record Second Life sessions. Hopefully, I'm just going to try it out. I think if I move my camera view around, that's what the recording will be. I guess. Okay, well, it's after 4, and Myung. Do you know how to pronounce her name? Is it Myung, Mayung, Mayung? Okay, okay, okay. If she comes. Okay, sure. What we're supposed to do, just general introductions today. Should we start with that? Let's see, who you are. Okay, I'm from. Yeah, yeah. Please, ladies first. Ladies first. Okay, I'm Richard. Obviously, I was born in London. I grew up in London, and did some stuff in my 20s. I was sort of in the music business a bit. Did some singing, worked at some concerts, and started up writing about music. So I didn't go to university till I was 30. I wasn't really interested in studying at all. But from the experience of writing, I did my BA in online journalism in 2000. It was the first course in the UK that looked at online journalism and how that was going to change with Web 2.0. Right, this was like a few years before Facebook, before online newspapers where people could participate. So that got me interested in writing and from their website design. So I started a web design company and moved to Spain. Oop, I have Lucy calling. Did you see that? Someone just called me. Hi, is your audio still working? Hello? Hello? Okay, I'm gonna press some buttons. Oh, we're back. Yeah, it's Lucy thing. I thought it might have been Myung Hee, and I put yes to accept the thing, and it cut us off. I've just got it again. I've just got a pop-up box saying Lucy0919 is calling. Do you want to leave? Ah, that's what I did. It says, do you want to leave nearby chat so she can join? So, no, but I think she's gone somewhere else and she's sending a message to me, and it said to discontinue this conversation to speak to her. But I've got no idea where she is. Yeah, I'm just looking for where to do that. Where would that be? Okay, whoever it was online has now just gone offline. So we've lost her somewhere. Ah, okay. Hi, Gary. This is Gary, my head shooter at Manchester. But it is. It's working fine, but there's only two of us. We've lost our other party. Okay, so we're just doing some basic introductions today. It's aha, there she is. Yeah, I see. Oh, there we go. Hi, Myung. Yeah, Gary, we're just basically just started now, and we're just going to just be sort of basic introduction chats. I think today, so we're kind of 3 weeks behind on the project. So okay, okay, but thanks for popping in. But we have eventually met at last. Okay, take care. Bye bye. Hello, Myung. Hello. Yes, perfectly. Yes, you're fine. Very good. Do you know how to sit down? If you Okay, if you right click your mouse on a chair, then we'll see you better. Yeah, she's facing away from us, so she can't hear us. I think. Okay, where's behind you? Hey, okay, and okay, right click on a chair, and you should see sit here. Yay! Okay. And you have a French accent as well. Oh, I had French lessons at school, but that was a very long time ago, so I can't remember very much. But bonjour. But I lived in Spain, so the French that I knew kind of blended into Spanish, and I confused the two most of the time. Okay. Yeah, I moved into English teaching about 8 years ago, but my background is in website design, as I'm interested in technology. So my master's is education technology and teaching English, so joint degree. How about yourself? Well, I live in Bangkok and I'm studying at Manchester University, so it's all online. It's supposed to be part time, but I've kind of made it full time. But I do a little bit of business English teaching on the internet, so that's working from home, very relaxed. So yeah, I'm quite happy. And yourself, what are you studying? Are you studying yourself? What subject are you studying? Okay, what kind of job would you like? Okay, cool. Not translation. Trans. Okay. Yeah, yeah. I was surprised with your English. I was expecting something different. So I thought you might have grown up overseas. Where did you grow up? Okay, okay. How did you like Egypt? No, about I went to Egypt on holiday when I was a young blonde teenage boy, and I probably had more trouble. But I almost lived there. I was living in Vietnam 2 years ago and worked for the British Council. And there was a position for ICT coordinator. There were three places they offered me. I could either go to Egypt, Tunisia, or Libya. And I chose Tunisia. This was in, when was it? December 2010. I went there. A month later, the Arab Spring, the revolution started in Tunisia, and then continued into Egypt and then to Libya. So wherever I went, I would have lost my job. It was a British Council, so it would have been the British Council Centre in Cairo. Oh no, I didn't enjoy it still. I was expecting it to be more about education technology, but basically I was teaching full time and for no extra money. If a computer broke, I had to go and fix it, and it wasn't really anything to do with education at all. Okay, well that's okay. I've checked your name, Myung Hee. Is that correct pronunciation? How do I say your name? Myung Hee. Ah, okay. Good guess, Ruth. Did you say Edinburgh? You'll be in Edinburgh?
Yes.
Okay, it's beautiful city. I hope you like it.
Yeah, I heard. Yes.
It's very cold though, especially for a Korean person. You might find it very cold.
Ah, I watched before yesterday. On the TV. Yes. Of course. There are many snow. Yes. I'm afraid it is very cold. Yes.
What's the weather like where you are today?
I like klima, like Malaysia.
Okay,
Like Malaysia. Yes.
okay, but
Very good klima.
in France today, what's the weather like?
Today is gray.
Oh, is it cold?
Yeah, yes, a little, yeah.
Okay.
In Thailand, it is the weather is always hot, warm now. Yes, continue.
It goes from very warm up to very hot. Today it's 39 degrees centigrade and sunny. and I and I'm not going outside because I like my air conditioner. How about how about you, Ruth? Where are you? Oh, no. No. And it was officially spring last week, wasn't it? The 21st. It didn't happen. uh, now, Ruth, your question before about why Myung Hee took this project. What about yourself? Uh, and yeah, my reasons are pretty similar. One of the modules I'm doing is basically trying out lots of different tools, reflecting on them, thinking about how I'd use them in teaching. But another interest is I prefer writing, so I use like online environments. Have you used a virtual environment where it's mostly writing, like Blackboard or Moodle? Pretty much the same as Blackboard's. Personally, I prefer Moodle. I'm a Moodle designer. I make courses in Moodle, but my course at Manchester is Blackboard. But pretty much the same. content you can use. But I've tended to be happier writing. Sorry, carry on. As a course designer, I find it much easier to add content and different kinds of content. I have more control about what I can do with it. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah.
For me, it's a new, it's totally new system. I have never used the system for teaching, for learning. Yes, it is. It's a new, something totally new. Um, uh, but it is very interesting. Because I can discover another yes another something yeah new. But unfortunately I'm not very well. I don't know very well technique. For example, for the first time, my computer is not yes, not enough for complete adaptations. I'm obliged to use computer of the business center. I'm now I am another course, but I am absent for Second Life. Pardon? Yes, I am. Yeah, another course is on yeah for the training course, but now because I have a meeting with you, I yeah. No, no, you're welcome. So no. Yes, I'm learning English now. Yes. English for me, not for teaching. Just yes. No. Yes.
Well, I moved from the UK to Spain. Basically, I'd finished my BA and had some friends in the south of Spain. I went there for a holiday. By then, I was running a web design business, working from home, and figured out that I could work in England, and the money worked out better to live in Spain, and the weather was better. And then I split up with my girlfriend in Spain and wanted to kind of leave Spain to forget, really. And I I started doing English teaching, and as soon as I passed that, I was offered a job in Shanghai. So I went to Shanghai to forget, never went back. I like Asia very much. Yeah, yeah, definitely. So I like Asia. I mean, I was in China for 3 years and Vietnam for 2 years. And as I said, I was offered a job in the Arab world, and I didn't enjoy the culture so much. I feel much more comfortable in Asian cultures.
Which culture idea do you like, Richard?
I I like Thailand. I mean, Thailand's called the land of smiles. People are very friendly.
Yeah.
But I kind of found that in Vietnam and China as well. I think it's partly. I mean, I'm not religious myself, but I think because of sort of the Buddhist influence, people have a different attitude to life, which makes them a bit more relaxed and, and caring than I found in other countries.
What do you think about the culture between culture Oriental and Occidental?
Ooh, big question, big question. I'll have to think about that.
You have you live yeah you live in do you I think because you have an experience with the culture Asian culture and also Occidental culture.
Yeah, main thing is the West tends to be more materialistic, and I found this Thailand again because of perhaps their Buddhists that family's more important and their spiritual life's important. Although I mean, I live in Bangkok and I've lived in Shanghai, which have become very westernized in the recent years. So in Bangkok at the moment, I feel like there's a nice balance between it's a good place to work, it's a good place for business, but the people are still kind of relaxed and into their traditions. And how did you find going from Korea to France? What were the main differences for you?
I think I think it's very different. For example, Korean culture and French culture is different. I don't know. I know very well. For that, I would like to ask you about this one.
Okay. And Ruth, for you, so you spent time in Jordan and Egypt. How does that compare from Holland?
Well, I think I'm only starting to find out now that I live here, because I was only two when I moved abroad. So I never really had any material to compare with. But although we were in West Middle East, and I thought some Europe was home. Um, so I think now, I mean, I've lived here for several years already. So now I'm starting to focus, or not now, but like of course now I'm starting to realize um, the differences. Funny thing is, about a week we were in Iraq for the same meeting or whatever, and we did compare notes, and I didn't realize how abnormal it was
Okay.
actually. Um, but yeah, there are definitely differences in so many things that it's almost hard to make things that are not different from different sometimes weigh in disproportionately against how it differs culture in terms of the moment and the moment, like freedoms, the way I've learned, the way I've walked through life,
Yeah, totally. Yeah, the area in Bangkok I live in, basically a square mile where I live, it's mostly foreigners, expats living here. There's a Western supermarket, there's English pubs. Actually, a lot of Japanese are in this area as well. So there's a lot of Japanese housing and Japanese restaurants and a Japanese supermarket. So it's quite a multicultural part of town. It doesn't actually feel like you're in Thailand, to be honest, being here. Yeah.
For me, because myself, I've had exposure to forms of Western culture, but everything outside of that is just new worlds to me. And I think Thailand is much more advanced in terms of looking over middle class to is what it's a big place. But Egypt was very Western outside of some of the
Okay. I mean, here, do you meet people from your culture where you are? Or do you feel quite isolated?
I beg your pardon.
Where you live in Paris, is there a Korean community? Or do you feel kind of cut off from your culture?
Yes, yes, the community people, Korean community people is around 14,000 Korean in
Okay.
France.
Okay. So, can you get all the food that you like? Are there Korean restaurants where you can go?
French is not that. I live in France. It's a very small town. There is no restaurant, Korean restaurant. I never met the other Korean people. Yes, I'm alone there.
Oh dear. Like,
It's okay. I can. But I like small town now. But before I was in Seoul, I lived in Seoul. Seoul, it is it's a city. It's a
No, the last time I went back was because I was evacuated from the revolution in Tunisia. I was there for 1 week and then came over to Thailand. Yeah. No, especially not now. It's snowing. It's too cold. But my father came to visit last month. It's the first time I've seen him in 3 years, and he came over and had a good time. Apart from seeing him, I don't really have any reason to go back and no desire to. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, yeah. Okay. I, I was just looking through some different locations in Second Life that I found. And I wondered if Myung Hee would be interested in going to a place. It's called Edunation. It's a Second Life region for learning English. So I guess you'd be more interested in using Second Life for learning rather than teaching. I've put the address in the text chat box. Yeah, do you want to go and have a look? Okay. I'm not sure.
About the
Do you know how it works to go to the location, the one that Richard put in the chat?
Okay, can you see the chat box, and it says Edunation.
Okay, the bottom left, Myung-hee, chat.
don't hear. I don't hear very well.
Can't hear us? Oh,
I don't know very well about education. Do you can you explain me about more? Okay, okay, okay. I write the
Okay, Myung Hee.
yes.
Okay, you got the message. So
I click.
yeah, right click, and in the new window, click Teleport to Location. There you go. Hey, we're here. Hello. Yeah, it's kind of Arabic, isn't it? I've got my shisha over here. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm afraid I can recall the precise
What are you trying now? What are you trying to do now?
to make
To return to where would you like to go? Oh, you're
Oh,
going back to Aguilar?
we've just got here. Okay, I just wanted to show you this place. I thought it might be useful. This is the project's called EduNation, and this is one of the areas called Vertlantis. It's a sort of free area for English language learning. So some teachers do free classes here. Uh, so about,
Well, it might be handy to look around some other classes. If I thought you could move classes.
oh, where have we got? Should we follow her? It's very graceful.
Have you tried flying yet? What are we going next?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, so over here, there's some links over here. The people who run this area, if you click, there's the Facebook page and Twitter and YouTube. If you follow their Facebook page, then I think they'll tell you when they have classes. And there's Scrabble Club. Do you play Scrabble? Hey, I might come for that. And then behind you, Myung Hee, is an activity calendar. So if you turn around, right behind you, there's a list of classes they have. I think so. Yeah, I think you just come at these times. What's the date today? 26th. Yeah, I've not been here when anyone's been around. There's a robot over here.
Oh, you can't click on it.
No, it doesn't talk. He's just an introduction. That's a text. Yeah. Okay. What's it? We're kind of 3 weeks. Wait. We're kind of 3 weeks into the run. The project finishes next week, so I don't know how we're going to be able to do the whole project. So I was just going to say I've sent a friend request to you, Myung Hee. Did you see a message? If you accept that, then okay, you should see something that I've sent you a friend request. You have it in the top right of your screen. Okay, just so in future, so you've got us on your contact list on Second Life. So anytime that you're here, you'll be able to see if we're here. Okay, she didn't do that. Never mind. Okay, well we're friends anyway. So as I said, we're kind of really late for the project. And has anyone actually spoken to you about the project? Because I was copying in. Is it Bernard? He's not replied to any of my emails, and I've kind of given up on this as a project. Yeah, no, I was just going to say that I'd be happy to meet up anytime and do stuff, but I'm not kind of really bothered about that project anymore or following the instructions. I think the time has kind of passed, but I mean, we can do or talk about some other stuff. Like so you're studying a similar area in terms of communications. Yeah, but if you want to do the project as specified, then I'll join in with that. Well, no, as I said, I've copied Bernard and my tutor into every email. I've had no reply from anyone who's organising this project. I don't know if anyone is still organising it. It doesn't seem to be organised at all. So I've kind of given up the ghost. So, but I'll continue if you want to. Yeah, I don't need to hand anything in. If you want to continue with those three things, then I'll join you. But otherwise, I'm not that bothered really. But we're still happy to meet up and do stuff. Yeah, same with Gary. He's my head shooter. He mentioned this project. He's not involved in organising it. He's not a coordinator. It's just he mentioned it and I volunteered, but I haven't got to feed back anything to him. He's not really involved in it. He just, I think he just popped in because he was sort of sorry that things hadn't worked out and he was interested to see if we did finally meet. Okay, then count me in. I'm not working at the moment. I study from home, so any day during the week, this kind of time of day is ideal for me. But I'm basically free. I can join you any day. We could do 3 days in a row if you need to get it finished.
Okay. Okay. So how about I get back to you then? Let's have some more time to study, and then I'll let you know the exam.
Okay.
Is it good to do tomorrow? That's good.
Yep. Yeah, that sounds great. Okay, we'll do that then. Yep. Yeah.
All right. Tomorrow, I think sometime next week, we'll go to practice,
Yeah.
and we'll you said it's a busy schedule because of course you're working and you got to go out. But yeah, I'll just get back to you then Thursday, and we'll see how it goes.
Okay. Wonderful. Okay. It was nice to meet you at last. Okay, and see you soon.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Have a good day. Bye bye.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.